Yeah, we were watching. Well, you weren't, but I was.
2, 1, brawl.
All right, well, let's see how this plays out. We've got Roman Reigns coming out against Jin Kazuma.
There we go. BalloonBoy gonna get onto that bow. Devil Jin, such a great crossover. So cool.
It really is. Like, when they added Tekken, I was like, oh, boy, we're really cooking today.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh. Nice patience from BalloonBoy to pull the next attack here, coming back down on TruckStop. Nice dodge of it. TruckStop's gonna go ahead and catch a landing, put some hammer on him there.
Yep, okay. Right now. Oh, okay, throw that out there. I mean, I guess I get it. Like, if TruckStop was a little more aggressive on trying to get back to stage, that could have been the thing. But TruckStop now, ooh, went really aggressive themselves. Putting themselves in a compromised position. They do get back to the stage without too much hassle, though. But BalloonBoy is still putting on the offensive.
Yeah, absolutely. See if he can get a good edge guard here. Ooh, coming back up to hit that down light. That was really smart instead of trying to push that off-stage engagement against TruckStop.
He had him.
It had that hammer in his hand. TruckStop going to get back up on stage, though. Axe ready to rock now. TruckStop, I mean, BalloonBoy still looking very good on this first stock. TruckStop getting into knockout range. Oh, but just like that, 2 swings of that Taros axe and a weapon throw, and we're pretty much all tied back up.
All right, now we're going to see how this plays out here. BalloonBoy finally gets that first stock out of the way after like a pretty good offensive stint, and then TruckStop started, you know, making that stand. One small mistake, though, led to that first stock going down, but still, really not that bad. TruckStop's not in a too bad of a position. However, we do get that hammer back in hand, but it's almost like it doesn't matter right now because BalloonBoy is just, he literally comboed you from one stock into another. That's what this felt like.
He's gotten so good. He's just, I mean, I have a little soft spot for BalloonBoy. He's been coming around my streams since I very first started. I have watched him grow for years now, and
You're like his Brawlhalla dad.
I'm very proud of him for the way he's been performing this year, especially.
Yeah, we love it. We love to see people doing well, especially after, you know, you watch them like as a Wii O tour,
right.
You know, grow all the way up. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling.
Ooh, big unarmed recovery from BalloonBoy, taking TruckStop up to the stratosphere. That's gonna knock BalloonBoy with a full stock advantage over the TruckStop that is a burrito.
Dude, I've been getting these breakfast burritos from this local gas station in my hometown.
Any good?
They're really solid. I stay up till like 7 a.m. so I can go get them. And then I go to sleep for like 8 hours. It's not a good habit. But right now, TruckStop, though, okay, I was about to say, was doing a good job here until BalloonBoy with a great counteroffensive off that ledge, and now losing the stock in the process.
BalloonBoy, though, still has the advantage. TruckStop really needs to buckle down here if he wants to take game number 1. Keep a BalloonBoy out of his face. Use that axe, especially to keep that distance. Keep that bow out of there. But no, the edge guard coming out from BalloonBoy.
This is not looking too good right now. I mean, BalloonBoy's been, okay, great dodge, actually. I was about to say, BalloonBoy's been doing a lot of work when he has that bow in hand. And, like, TruckStop actually had a great dodge there, and that's huge. Because now, look, BalloonBoy is just on the back foot, just kind of trying to stay elusive here until he can get another weapon pickup. And TruckStop's been doing a good job of denying that from him, too. Yep, another one. Beautiful.
Oh, man. BalloonBoy, though, finally getting some space with that unarmed recovery. It is just what he needed to be able to get those gauntlets in hand. Now TruckStop is now left himself unarmed. BalloonBoy not going to weapon starve, though, and let TruckStop get that axe. That could be a very big mistake if you're BalloonBoy, but that recovery is going to get the job done, and BalloonBoy is going to go up 1-0.
I actually don't blame him for not going for the weapon starve there because you kind of had the combo started, and it really just kind of came down to a read scenario. He ended up guessing wrong, which, you know, kind of whatever, but if he ended up guessing right, he would have taken the stock. I think he was kind of high enough at that point, but either way, one more hit afterwards, ended up getting it. So beautiful stuff from BalloonBoy here. Now we're going to be getting into our game 2, and again, TruckStop. I mean, the history's showing. Like, BalloonBoy's just got your number to see if you got something in the tank. And we're seeing that switch to Macho Man, baby. Let's go.
I mean, something a little more comfortable. I mean, you got to appreciate you try to play the meta. Okay, that's fine. But now, you know, that level 100 Ulgrim, definitely more of a comfort pick, I would imagine. And still can put out a lot of damage, a little more speed to work with. This might work out a lot better for TruckStop.
So the way I see it, right, like I understand meta picks and whatever, but as long as your old pick isn't like absolutely garbage or something you're just more comfortable with, I almost say always go for comfort, right? But I do like the fact that, you know, TruckStop at least tried it in that game 1 just to see how it was feeling. Didn't work out, and you go to something a little bit more comfortable. So let's see if they've got, again, that gas in the tank to try and turn this around. It's going to be a long one, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I feel like TruckStop. Oh, God. Okay. You know what? Yeah. They really, you know, they really do have a way of humbling us. You know, making us wrong in everything that we say.
All the time. Was it the doubles when I was here? Oh my God, me and PJ, every time we said something, they did the opposite.
Oh, TruckStop had a good opportunity there for
Oh
a
no,
big
not again.
He had a big punish opportunity on BalloonBoy, but now playing it safe, stepping back, putting in a good edge guard, but no, BalloonBoy's able to dodge his way right back up on stage, but now he has that lance to contend with. The Sair is going to send him all the way over to the edge. Oh, that dare missed though. Let BalloonBoy get back up, bow in hand, then letting the arrows fly. Here we go.
And still not going to be able to take that stock here. Jin did some good survival. Oh, that weapon toss off the wall was almost really nice, but not able to get it done. Oh, there he goes. Finally, you took a lot of damage in the process, though. And BalloonBoy, honestly, when he doesn't have a weapon in hand, has done a pretty good job of like giving himself space when TruckStop gets into his face, but also just staying elusive when he needs to.
Yeah, he's very good at using those unarmed attacks, just like you said, get that spacing that he needs. Oh my goodness. That's pretty clean. Okay, BalloonBoy is absolutely on autopilot now, just cruising his way to another dub. TruckStop is having a hard time finding any offensive output to be able to contend with just the onslaught that BalloonBoy is putting on him right now. The movement looks so crisp, so clean. Nice D-light from TruckStop though. Gonna work some edge guard here. He needs to get a good gimp stop on BalloonBoy and bring this back to even. And so far, BalloonBoy in orange. TruckStop can keep cooking here. Weapon throw up from the bow, gives him the spacing, but he also got himself put into a three-piece combo there and very close to being knocked out.
Just the like defensive gameplay from BalloonBoy in that entire situation was really good. However, for TruckStop to just not give up on it and still put him back off stage was even better. It didn't last long, but still, like, you really gotta hand it. Like, a good defensive game plan will always get you farther than a great offensive game plan. At least that's the way I see it.
Very true. Oh, BalloonBoy trying to dial in here. Needs that extra credit. And he looks like he's gonna find a good amount of it, staying out of the way of that recovery and that Sair, but not that down sig. That is gonna go ahead and send him up and out of here. Still holding on to a very slight advantage. Looks like exactly like it did in game number one.
All right. Well, let's see what happens. Now he's got that weapon pick up. We're going to see these gauntlets get a little bit of action here. Haven't seen a whole lot of that this game. BalloonBoy, good offensive.
Victory. Player 2 wins.
What happened?
He looks like he lagged over. That's very, very unfortunate.
Rough.
That is super unfortunate.
Rough. Couldn't be me.
No, couldn't be me either.
Well, I also wouldn't make it this far in bracket. So
that's very true.
Definitely could not be me.
That is very unfortunate. He was on the track to go up 2-0, but TruckStopBurrito got a little bit of a break there, and hopefully he can do something about that and extend this into a 2-1 lead against BalloonBoy.
Yep. I wish I could just be like
3, 2,
Oprah Winfrey, you know.
1, brawl.
The
Mr. Beast of Brawlhalla, just start giving people stuff. That'd be sick.
Gonna drop in on Demon Island. BalloonBoy got his reset. Still locked in that Devil Jin. TruckStop, of course, onto the Ulgrim here. Swapped off the Macho Man, though. Gonna do an old-fashioned Ulgrim skin there.
Yep. We'll definitely see how that plays out. Demon Island, I think, is a good little switch, too, here, so we'll definitely see how this plays out. But BalloonBoy, you know, getting some work in with those gauntlets a little bit, putting down a little bit of that boxing game plan. We'll definitely see how far he can go. Right now, I mean, some pretty solid damage. Look at that.
Ooh! What an opening from BalloonBoy. Oh, the weapon throw is going to find its home, and TruckStop has not an option to get back. That weapon throw was definitely the nail in the coffin there for that first stock.
That was actually a huge weapon throw, too. Like, being able to just wait a little bit on it, and then you kind of see the recovery plan, and then, you know, kind of just make a good guess on where they're going next. But, yeah, beautiful stuff by BalloonBoy. I mean, now TruckStop here trying to get his own offensive game plan going here in the process. And BalloonBoy actually got another pair of gauntlets, so, I mean, we're going to see that bow coming out here soon. Might actually be right here. Wait, never mind. Decided to play a little bit more on the offensive end.
I mean, he's looking really good on the gaunts. Nice recovery into Nair. Going to send TruckStop down, but a Sair is going to find its way. BalloonBoy doing a great job. Oh, no. BalloonBoy did a great job punishing that and followed it up there. And now he is up 3-0-1 against TruckStop. And BalloonBoy's not even in knockout range yet.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy here, too, is the fact that, like, he got that bow, and we've seen what he's done with his bow this entire set, and decided, no, the gauntlets are cooking right now, and he continued to cook.
Is going to hold back on the edge guard, not going to commit to, oh, no, he did commit, and BalloonBoy was right there waiting on it. Punished the down sig.
Slow-mo, this is looking dangerous. He was charging that. Did you see that?
I mean,
that right there. All right, BalloonBoy, yeah, dude, he's so comfortable right now.
Yeah.
That router reset is exactly what he needed.
Looking very clean and crisp for sure here on Demon Island, and that is going to go ahead and finish up game number 3. Give it to BalloonBoy.
JV3 on that as well. That's a strong showing.
Yeah.
That's a little unfortunate for TruckStop. Because, like, especially after that second game, you're like, oh, cool, I got a breather, I got a game underneath me, you know, sick. I mean, it wasn't the best scenario to get a game, but it was good enough, and you can just kind of work with it. But BalloonBoy comes right back to that next game and actually plays better than he did the first two. So,
yeah.
we'll see if TruckStop can keep it together.
Well, he's going to swap over to the Mordex here. Try something a little different. We got a different map, too. We're going to take it to APOC. And see if that's going to make the difference, turn the tide a little bit for TruckStopBurrito here.
Yeah, you know, this kind of makes me a little concerned just due to the fact that, like, every time he's lost, he has picked up a different character, which means, can you tell me one thing? Well, a couple things. Like, the first thing is, like, okay, I recognize I made these mistakes, and I kind of need to fit this character in instead, right? Which is just something you can learn over the set. And the second thing, which I hope is not the case, is the lack of confidence. You're saying, oh, God, this character couldn't do it. I have to switch. Right, and hopefully that's not the mentality that we had here, but like if I'm BalloonBoy, that's the mentality I'm like telling myself that they have, and I'm going full send. And right now, it's not looking too good for BalloonBoy, so maybe it's the better option.
Now, TruckStop is opening up real good here in the first opening seconds of this game, and definitely has the advantage against BalloonBoy. BalloonBoy trying desperately stay out of this knockout and be able to bring this damage deficit back enough to at least not be down too much if TruckStop is able to get that stock first. Because he hasn't put a whole lot of punishment on a TruckStop yet, but now we're seeing the attacks come out a little bit, swapping over to that bow.
Yep, okay. TruckStop definitely working hard here. Yeah, but that's the thing too, is like, so he had the gauntlets, right? And I think the Mordex play definitely helped out a lot more here due to the fact that like we see how much damage he was able to put down, right? You got that higher speed, and then as soon as he went to the bow, things started to even up a lot more. So definitely some good recognition from BalloonBoy. However, you're gonna lose that first stock.
But he did, like I said, he was able to go ahead and put some damage on TruckStop, keeping things very close here. If he can just find this knockout option and find it very quickly and not let TruckStop be able to extend this lead any more than he already has. Does have those gauntlets on his hands now, though. Ooh, reaching out with the signature, couldn't find anything with it.
Yeah, I think the play for this matchup in particular is actually going for that bow. See if you can get the stock. You do. Great stuff from BalloonBoy to answer back. TruckStop still not in a bad position, though, and actually opting to just not go for the bow again.
It's fair. I mean, he's putting in good work with the gauntlets. He has been this whole set. Oh, right. Dodging right through.
I thought we had another lag issue there for a sec. I was supposed to be like, no.
We got a lot of whiffing issue, though, as these guys are just swinging at the air here in neutral. BalloonBoy finally be able to connect a couple. TruckStop with the nair, throwing BalloonBoy down the bottom and coming right back up on the stage.
Nope. Okay. There we go. Okay, gets a couple solid hits. Ooh, that ground pound gonna miss, but TruckStop will return one in kind and actually connect with it.
Man, I wonder. TruckStop didn't bring the dodge, and I wonder if BalloonBoy would have held that just a little bit longer.
You guys are throwing haymakers at each other. Uh-oh, there comes the scythe. BalloonBoy got to be a little more careful. TruckStop's got a little longer reach now.
Deep. Maybe. D-Light coming out. BalloonBoy is easily going to make his way around it.
Okay. There you go. Weapon toss. Next pair of gauntlets. So we're going to get a bow right after this, assuming he does opt to switch. And honestly, it might be the play when you're going against Scythe, just because of that. Like, again, that extra reach on gauntlets can be a little bit of a problem sometimes.
Ooh, TruckStop, nice side light. Even stocks here, even health. BalloonBoy trying to find his way back up, not succumb to this knockout. But that recovery is not going to be enough. Ceiling on Apocalypse just a little too high.
That was really close, though.
Second one should get the job done. TruckStop trying to find a recovery of his own. Weapon throw out. Oh, BalloonBoy throwing that signature out there, and TruckStop easily able to punish it, but that recovery is going to go ahead and get the job done. But BalloonBoy is super, super, super red on that second stock.
You know, I was about to say, I feel like he should go for the bow here while he still has a little bit of life left on this stock, just to see if you can just, you know, get some good poking going on. Just rack up a little bit of damage if you can. I like that weapon toss, but you are going to lose that stock just a little bit afterwards. And now, I mean, the problem is here is like when you get into this scenario where you lose your second stock, right, and your opponent's already on their last stock, and that you only have like a little bit of a damage lead on that, he gets like this weapon starve you very early, and he can turn that around very quick. So definitely a good position for TruckStop here. However, BalloonBoy get those hits in.
You know, BalloonBoy actually, if he can get the disarm here, TruckStop, if he was smart, he would swap over. Well, no, I mean, he probably wants to keep that scythe, but he's taking a little bit of damage on that scythe, and there, the weapon throw is going to come out. It is going to let him go ahead and pick up those gauntlets. And BalloonBoy completely unarmed, but got there we go, the unarmed attack again, giving him the spacing he needs. Now he has the bow in hand. and dishing out attacks just at will.
And I like that too, making TruckStop utilize some of his resources and kind of like forcing him to go in certain positions to try and close out that stock and put on some more damage. And no, BalloonBoy, a little bit of a throw there. That's a good little bit of second chance at life for TruckStop.
Absolutely. See if he can take advantage of that. The top 45 is still going to get the job done.
All right, well, beautifully played by BalloonBoy, especially after a little bit of issues, but that's fine. Was able to come right back into this game and really gave a lot of trouble to TruckStop in that third game.
Yeah.
And then TruckStop, played a lot better here. Unfortunately, just came down to BalloonBoy winning another set.